We are going to introduce our next customer presentation. As we know, they are such a key part of DriveWorks world. So the next presentation actually comes from a company based over in Spain. They're called Ingeniería SAMAT. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. But they are one of our DriveWorks authorized partners. They've been supporting DriveWorks users since 2018. And I believe that you recently sat down with them virtually, of course, Ollie, to find out what they've been doing, as a company, but particularly one of the really exciting projects they've been working on and supporting a customer with.
Yeah, so they go through an entire implementation and how they've set it up, why they've set it up in certain ways, how long that process has taken. So we've got a little pre-recorded video that we're going to go to in just a second. But what we're going to do is, if you've got any questions about it, I have quite a lot of information and I've watched the presentation. So ask everything in the Q&A, and we'll make sure that you get the answers you need. We're gonna then go to our pre-recorded video, please, and you can see how they're using DriveWorks. Pablo, Danielle, thank you for agreeing to come and share some of your work with us. Can we just start off, before we get into the presentation and what you're going to show us, by just introducing yourself? So Pablo, would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm Pablo from Ingeniería SAMAT, and I've been working here in SAMAT for 8 years, I think. And I'm one of the project managers that we are in charge of developing the configurator and automation projects here in SAMAT. Okay. And Danielle?
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Daniel, and I've been working in Ingeniería SAMAT for 5 years. And as Pablo, I'm project manager, and I'm in charge of developing configurators and automation projects for our customers.
Just moving on to why you're here today, could you, before you start presenting, could you give a quick summary about what it is that you're going to be showing us today?
Yeah, we have developed an online sales configurator for ESLA, which is a company who manufactures industrial ladders near in Barcelona. So,
right.
So yeah, we developed an online sales configurator of all his model of ladders, and yes, this is what we are going to show to you.
Fantastic. So with that, I'll pass over to you both, and if you can share your screen now, and I'll hand over to you. I'm sure I'll have lots of questions after I've seen what you've got to share.
Okay. As Daniel said, we prepared a sample presentation with 5 or 6 slides, only to make like a background for you about the project. Okay, and then we are going to use directly the online sales configurator to show you all the tasks and all the possibilities and the improvements that we have made in this case in one of our main customers, ESLA. It's an interesting case because we started to use DriveWorks solo with ESLA like 5 years ago. They decided to buy DriveWorks solo, and they didn't have the skills enough and people enough to manage the software. So this was our first contacts. We started to use DriveWorks solo at the beginning only to configure the 3D SolidWorks models, and step by step, we all together, I think that now we are like a team during years, and we all together decided to buy them and us DriveWorks Pro and improve the project until today's tool that is really amazing. So we are going to present you the previous situation when we started the project, the previous documentation that they were created in the past. Now, how the web configurator is working, the new situation and plans for the future, because now they don't stop introducing us new skills or new challenges for the future. So Daniel, in this case, is now dealing with them, and it's with a lot of plans for the future. Okay.
Okay. This was the previous situation before the configurator. In this case, the client got in contact with the commercial department who received the client information, and then the commercial asked the technical department for the solution. Then in the technical department, the information was analyzed. They made the 3 SolidWorks models, the regulation calculations, and the drawings of the ladder. And then the commercial again created a quotation and they sent the drawings and the information for the client. The whole process it took at least 3 days.
It's important to focus that they have to model all the product, because they adapt the product to the client requirements. So only a 3 millimeter change in the model, it's a very big change. So the commercial was depended in the past directly to the technical department. So any change that the client needed in the past, obviously this flow started again, and another 3 days process. So 3 days is the average, more or less. Okay. This is the documentation that they prepared in the past. It's like they sent to the client a presentation drawing that took them 2 days more or less, because as I said, they had to rebuild all the model, and they created a manual bone for the ERP. It's manual because they took the information from the model, but at the end they wrote it by hand and by using their knowledge about the product. Okay.
Okay. Now this is the current situation with an online configuration directly linked from this website. So here in the bottom left corner, there is the landing page with all the models of their ladders, and then the user select the ladder that he wants to configure, and then this is the main interface of the configurator with a dynamic 3D, a personal quotation, simplified models, assembly manuals, calculation, everything that is required.